Alright, what up, what up? We're back. It's been a couple days, but it's been busy, stressful, got a lot going on. But I'm on my way to Tampa right now, so it's a little bit of a hike to this gym. Got my first official posing coaching session. Wow, that was a mouthful. Meeting with a pro bodybuilder, happens to live local. My coach referred me to him. Turns out he's on YouTube too, and he's doing his thing. This dude's fucking huge. Ironically, his name is, well, his Instagram handle is Ben Huge. So you'll see him later on, probably. Maybe not. So I'm gonna go link up with him. I'm gonna go train at this gym called MI40, which is a pretty, I guess, notorious like bodybuilder gym around here in Tampa Bay. I think that's where like Derek Lunsford and the real Lois Lane, like they used to train at Pack Animal, which is where I'm at. But I guess they moved over to this gym now. If it were closer, I'd probably go here too. But Pack Animal's great, regardless. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna go check this gym out. I've heard great things about it. I have friends like, scattered throughout the country, and any of the like serious lifters that I know, one way or the other, have heard about this place. So I guess something to be said there. So I'm pretty stoked to check it out. It's got a pretty cool vibe in there. I've seen some pictures online. The memberships are like wicked expensive, man, for these like big time gyms lately. You're talking between as low as like 60 to 70 a month, and as high as I've seen like 200 a month for some gym memberships around here. But you're talking about serious pro level gyms, like really good equipment. They're usually not crowded, so you kind of get like that private, exclusive feeling in the gym. So you get what you pay for. So I got about 20 minutes left of this drive. I'm going to enjoy my silence. Anyone that's watched my videos, you know I enjoy my silent rides. And I'll check in with y'all when I get to this gym. Peace. All right, we just pulled up to the gym. From the outside, can't really tell it's a gym. It kind of looks almost like a warehouse. I love that. I love gyms that give that vibe, like warehouse vibes. It's a little packed though, the parking around here. Honestly, I don't even know if I'm in an authorized parking spot. I don't really come to Tampa all that often, and I especially don't park in Tampa all that often. Usually I just pass through, but God willing, I won't get towed. I don't see any signs though, or any meters. Oh, I just spilled this powder. That's okay. But yeah, like I said, I'm a little pressed for time, so I have 2 hours to go bust out cardio and legs, well, quads. And I'm gonna go do that. I have every intention on smoking my quads out today, getting a pretty sick pump. So I'm gonna get in there. I don't know how much I'm gonna film in here. I don't know how crowded it's gonna be in there. If it's super crowded, I'm probably not gonna film all that much, to be honest. And if the music's super loud, probably not gonna film all that much. One of my videos got like copyrighted because of background music in the gym, so I don't feel like dealing with that. So yeah, we'll see what happens in there. Worst case, I'll just film a little when I pose, vlog a little on the way home or something, but this might just be mainly a posing video. I don't know. We'll see. You'll see. Catch you in there. Real quick, have you guys ever seen a bathroom like this in a gym? It's like a hotel bathroom almost, but in the gym. Like personal shower even. It's not like one of those normal gym showers. Pretty crazy. If this membership wasn't so expensive and it wasn't so far, I would definitely pull up to this gym. So let's get your underwear pulled up in your hips, kind of up to here. A little higher. This is where your suit's going to be. Oh, they cover the obliques, huh?
Not covered, but like just right here, this little divot, you're right below that. And then the suit's gonna probably come up to about here, so
Okay.
just try to imitate what it's gonna look like.
My legs are like shaking.
That looks good.
Yeah.
Okay, so front double bicep done the traditional way. It's really just, I'm just stretching my core.
Oh, so you're not even.
I'm not sucking in. So yeah, I'm not letting it hang out.
It's like a push through the chest.
But I'm not sucking in. An actual vacuum is this.
Yeah. I see the difference. Yeah, it's way deeper.
And this is just me elevating my chest. So you don't want to elevate at the expense of going back like that. But you do want to imagine there's something in your head here and someone's pulling you straight up like that.
I got you.
Nice
Okay.
tall chest, and then from there you open up in your front double.
I feel like I should include it, and I
You
feel like
can, but
once
there's
I.
other poses for that.
Okay.
So it depends. It depends on how you look in each one.
Yeah.
You're showing your abs. You can show them in your front double biceps. Some people do. You're definitely showing them in your ab and thigh shot. You're definitely
this one.
showing them
This
in
one
your
you
side
see
chest
them.
shot, like here from the
Yeah.
side. You don't have to show every muscle in every pose.
Word.
The front double bicep, we're trying to show a good taper, right? So if you crunch down, you look better, we'll do that.
Okay.
If elongated like that, it has a better taper, then we're gonna wanna do that.
Word.
So for starters, just try this motion. Just open tall that way. Really try to fight. Yeah, right there. And then from there, open up into your front shot. This one, okay? Lift that up taller how you had it right there. And then this, aside from the shoulder to the hand, is the upper body position. The only difference from here is you just come up to the top. And then get this tall again, you see it. And then shoulder down a bit. But pop those lats out. And then stomach. So let's start again and put all this together. Just from the waist up there. So the first things first is when you go and get your arm, yeah, see that? Keep that there, yeah. Right there. That looks good there.
Shaking like a motherfucker.
Oh, you're good. We won't hold things. We're not gonna hold things for very long.
I've been like
the legs. Did you want to add a tilt to it?
I do, but sometimes I get too carried away.
We
And like I
can-
take it like I don't even feel it, and I look back and I'm like, what the hell was I doing? I'm like,
No, and like that's a good thing to add.
Yeah.
I'm just starting from the ground up, and
For
we
sure.
can add that in. But that's the basic way to hit a front double. Okay, the legs are here, you're sitting, and you're gonna do it here. That's like the bodybuilder way of hitting it. So put all those together from the ground up. Let's see what that looks like, and then we'll start changing things. So the legs are there, and then get nice and tall at the core. Lats out right there. Yeah. So that is the front double. You can relax. Okay. So you kind of come in here, and then you come into it. Good. We have the position down. You can relax. So then from there, the only thing we're really doing is we're working on that core. Because it kind of went in between the two.
yeah, I was like losing
It's okay. Normally, like whenever we're posing or learning new poses, there's too many things to remember. And it's like, oh yeah, that one thing.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
do that again with the stance there. King basically with your hips. Just look at mine real quick. I'm thinking over this way and back this way. But look at me like directly from here. So I'm thinking this way and this way. This is
Oh,
what
you're
it
like
looks
loading your hip flexor, huh? Okay.
Yes. This is what it looks like. You're gonna look like all around different perspectives what that looks like.
Yeah, I see what
And
you
then
mean.
from there, I'm keeping my hips here. As I rotate my upper body towards the front, I don't want my hips to fall. I want my hips to stay here and come into here. You see how this lat's a little bigger?
Yeah.
That's okay, because then it makes a nice taper on the side there. It's a nice line to show off. Yeah, much closer. Much closer. You're getting very tall in your shoulders. Just
Yeah.
make sure they stay down. You don't want to elevate too high with them, so you lose lat. See how my lats look here?
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah, it just like almost kills the
So if you can
silhouette.
keep them down, like down and scoop under them, they look wider that way.
Okay.
But you have the stance down here, that looked really good that time. There you go. Yeah, we're close. We're close. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Relax, but keep your stance. Get a good breath, but try to come here like that. Yes, right there. Right there. Side chest. Let's try that one. So just show me what you got, and I'll go for that. And tweak it. Okay, so let's start with legs. So legs, you're like here right now. I'm not sure if anyone told you yet, but
Nope.
what you want to do with your legs, this is a secret. Not really, but you're staying nice and tall like that front double, and then you curl around yourself. Instead of moving at your hips, you know the quarter turns where we're going like this?
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Our chest stays that way, and my arms move around my body. And that's what creates those dimensions. But look at the mirror, how that looks. Look how it changes when I rotate. That looks weird.
Yeah, it kills it.
Right?
Yeah, yeah.
Right here is where you want it. Because then you can see my delt over here.
And it's showing the
rear
chest
delt,
too.
tricep. I go here, you can't see any of that. Yep. There we go. Much better. Much better. So from here, the only thing, get your arms closer to your body so you're almost hugging yourself. Right there. And then what we can do, you can relax. Once you get better at it, you can show your abs while you're doing it at the side. Try that. Now I do like a side crunch. Almost. You're good. We'll leave your abs out.
I could do it from this. Like here, I can hit the serratus really easy.
Yeah.
From here.
That'll be another thing to practice. Learning how to engage this just on the fly.
Yeah.
If you're standing here, you should be able to just do that.
I could kind of like a little bit, but from that side chest, that was kind of hard to pull
Yeah.
it. I felt like I was getting lat more than anything.
There we go. Open up good. Angle this way a bit. Push this down. Close to there, yeah. So as you're doing your side chest, I think you have the tendency to come back with it. You know, some people kind of like do it like here almost.
Yeah, and you can see it too. It really shows.
You don't want to be leaning back with it. As you get into it, get my base. I want my spine pretty much neutral. I don't want to be coming back as I'm flexing it or coming into here or whatever. The spine should be over top, all the joints stacked, and then it's just right here. We're not going way back.
Okay.
So you're here, keep this in one spot and rotate around your body. Yep, there we go. You have. So from
Oh,
there,
I like that.
put this toe here. See how that came out more? But you can lose it too. So when you do it,
It's
yeah. Good. So then now you want that close to your chest. Right there, yeah. See that? So this back one, as you're coming into it, you're really trying to maintain contact with your body and just scrape it against your body. So that way you're close. Because if I'm here, it creates a hole.
and it looks small.
If I go here,
Yeah,
it's just a solid wall. You keep that close to you. I'm kind of like this.
I get you. No spaces.
Yeah. We'll try one more time. Yep. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Okay. I want to do the back double bicep too because it's a big one. But since we're facing front and that's fresh on the mind, let's do your classic pose. Do you have a favorite classic pose yet?
I think I kind of like the teacup.
This one here?
No. What's this one?
The one over? I don't have a specific term, but
I thought that was.
yeah, this one's
No,
pretty
yeah,
cool
you're right.
too.
That's the teacup. But this doesn't accentuate me at all.
It could. We'll see.
You think?
But it may be. Because your front double, whenever you put that together and you have these out, looks good.
Yeah.
If that looks good, then this will look good too. Because it's not that much different.
Yeah.
But try the one you like. That one's actually easier to teach. Good. So you get most of it. The upper body you understand. Let's do the same stance as your front double. So we're not
feet together.
Squared up like this. The one to the side.
Oh, okay.
So if you're off to the side, and see how this makes that line look even better? Yeah. And then if we can turn a little here. Yeah. Closer. Reset. So you kind of have your leg out this way, like real far.
That's what I was saying. Like I start to exaggerate it. Like I push really hard into that.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to correct it. I think maybe really what you need to do is I think just sitting like this is going to have enough weight on this leg. You don't have to force it back. You know what I mean? See how that's just sitting there like that?
Yeah.
That's as much as we need. So from there, what you should do with this leg is bring it back. Yeah, but then keeping knees back. Keep these knees in front so that you can see how that came out?
Bend this knee?
Yeah, just a little. They're both bent a little bit.
Okay.
So that you can get your adductors, because that popped out. See how there's no space, no gaps there?
Yeah.
From here, turn. Pop this foot forward just a bit. Flex into here by pushing your butt back. Right? Right there, turn, and then go up into it. And get this elbow in their face. So pop this lat out hard. Relax. Now, if you wanted to show obliques here, you could. You could do one or the other. It doesn't matter. There's two ways of hitting it. You can hit it here, or you can come up into it. So it just depends which one you want to do. Better to do that one. But that one's tough to stay tall because we're crunching abs. I think I like it better when you suck it up. Yeah, that's probably the closest one.
Whew, I can hit that one good. I know I can. I'm just so cooked.
No, you're good. You're good. The next one we do, we'll make sure you rest it. Yep, right there. That's pretty close. There it is right there. That's it. The only thing you could play with is really just the legs, but you can sort of do nothing too. It's a lot easier to practice the leaner you get because you can see things, right?
Yeah.
So this is a good sort of beginning, but once you get leaner and things fly faster and that, it'll click better. And the leaner you are, the better you can move too. You know, because we're kind of tight with a lot of water weight, whatever's going on. The leaner you get, you can move your joints better and the poses feel better too.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. So hit your back double bicep just as you would, and I'll tweak it as we get into it. You're actually a lot closer than I thought, so this is good. Okay, relax. It's pretty damn close. This one actually doesn't need that much tweak. So, your legs, we gotta get your glutes into play, because that's gonna matter. So
squeeze.
You don't want to thrust forward too far. You don't even really want to think this. All I'm thinking is knees out, because let me tell you what. When you're playing with your legs, see if I can try to replicate it. Like right here.
Yeah.
Flex all the way forward. What happens when I have
They just spaced out.
So you
Yeah.
want to
Just
keep
opened
it
up.
at a neutral stance, kind of here, and then from there, knees out, hamstrings, stays there. If I thrust forward, I lose it.
Yep.
There's more detail here than there is here. So really, just knees out, and then get the hamstrings. You do curl your toes into the ground, and that brings those out into that, and then you go up into it. So the closer you can stay, the bigger they're gonna look.
Okay.
I would sit right there, lock those hamstrings and flex the glutes. Right there, that's it. That's it. Yep. Crunch your abs a bit. Yeah, see how they got more lat out? Actually. The hardest one we don't have to change.
Incredible, good.
Yeah.
I can't see shit back there, so. Some more rotation, okay.
You're close, just a little bit more rotation. So what that does is, your bicep here, you can't see much of it. If we go here, I can now see your shoulder and your bicep from down there. Because they're not going to be standing right here.
Right, they're low.
Standing down here. So you kind of have to rotate back a bit so that you can have your shoulder cap and your bicep. So try that one more time. But it was so close. It doesn't take much.
Yeah, so it's just the delt. You want me to?
So you see how you're a little crunched? You kind of here almost smushed back.
Yeah, kind of.
You notice that how it's like kind of this way. So if you look over.
Yeah, I'm compensating for the rotation by like pushing it.
Yeah, and that will make you look smaller, not bigger.
Okay.
So if you look over there, your arms are here, or just right here. But what you did is you went here. So instead of this, I'm looking for the opposite. Basically, and then when you open up, you need to open this way. Right there. Because now you're open. That's it there. You see what that feels like?
It felt way different. Like in here, I felt it more.
Yeah, it almost feels like you're doing this. You're
it did.
Not, but
it did
feels
feel
like that.
But yeah, that did help though. Good thing no one's looking from that angle.
Yeah.
Because you look like an idiot.
Well, yeah, I know. Like from that angle, I'm looking like. And then I'll probably let you chill because I don't want to kill you.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to work on like the holds, like building stamina. I heard that's.
Do that for sure.
I heard that's like one of the things that judges look for too. Is like how long can you hold it?
It's
not
a big
just.
Part.
Yeah.
It won't be that hard once you get there. Yep. Now lean back a bit. Yeah. Okay. A shitty picture, but see how it's more open.
Yeah, well, I didn't even know I had lower lats.
You do. You were hiding them.
Yeah, I couldn't get them out. 12 years. Well, only like seriously training though for like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
2 years doing it kind of right. 1 year locked in. Like finally figured it out. You know.
Yeah.
Hired a coach, did the whole 9.
It takes a long time. I mean, I've been at it I think 10 years seriously, and then maybe like 2 or 3 years before that too, just working out. But it takes a long time.
Yeah.
It's a long time. But you keep learning every year. And
they make it look so easy. The dudes that go on stage, you know.
Yeah, the dude.
Like and then I started trying to learn how to pose, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Dude? It's like it's a whole nother part of the sport.
Yeah.
Posing on top of the eating and then the training and everything else. It's like
how much it has an impact on how you look and how you do. It's way more important than you think. I mean, you can hit a pose perfectly, show your best, and you'll win. But let's say you hit it how you did before you met with me. That could be the difference of 3rd place or 1st place. It just depends. Because you look way different. Mm-hmm. When you do it right, it could be the appearance of 10 more pounds of muscle. Right. Truly 10.
Right.
You know, like if I do my side chest here, but if I open up and do it here, how much fucking bigger?
Look way bigger. You know? Right.
So,
I thought about doing this as my favorite classic pose too, the crucifix.
That one you could do too. What you could do is you could open up like that, and then you can sort of come back in and go into that one.
I'll hit 2 in 1.
Yeah, I would actually do that because that way you can sneak a breath in.
Oh wait, I was supposed to turn for that.
Actually, what you could do, you could start here, since it's off to the side, and then you could kind of come here and here. Yeah, that'd be a cooler combination. Because then it's like, hey, check me out, I look really good. And it's like, fuck you, I won.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what you do.
Yeah, the crucifix. That's a lethal pose if you could hit it. The mantis too.
Yeah, that one's tough. I don't even really like it on most people. Like Arnold did it.
You have like superb arms for those, dude. If you don't have
arms, delts, everything. Like
what's his name? Like Lee Priest. Like Lee Priest arms, or like who's the guy? Both the brothers, the Menser brothers.
Menzer's, yeah.
Mike Menser's mantis was insane, dude. His arm was like fucking. They have balloons on his arm.
Yeah, man. That crucifix one, what you could do, you could probably. I would probably do them with your chest up, hit it wide like that. You see how you kind of came down as soon as you did it? Just started again. So open up and stay up. Yeah, right there. But you can play with it. And it might even be something we can't even see yet. Which whenever you get leaner, you'll be like, oh, that's the one I want.
Yeah.
And it might change as you go. That's what posing's all about. It just keeps changing and changing.
Man, if I showed you like how I posed, like. What is up? Back in the car. I'm on my way to a haircut appointment. Running late, and there's traffic going across the bridge from Tampa to St. Pete. So, what else is new? No need to stress though. It's whatever. Get there when I get there. But you guys saw it. That was my first ever official posing session with an Ifbb Pro. So, man, what a humbling experience to be in that gym. I didn't even want to film. That place was just so, like, the athletes that were in there training, I didn't want to disturb anybody. I didn't want to have a tripod there, bother nobody. So I didn't film in the gym. Took a little B-roll shot that you probably saw of the gym, just so you guys could see what it was looking like in there. But man, how humbling it was to be in a room full of people doing much better than I, doing better than me at what I want to do. So got to be a student, got to learn some things. Definitely going to go back. I definitely need quite a bit more coaching on posing. And let me just say how exhausting it is doing a posing session, like a legitimate one. That was my first time doing it. I was cramping. my ab was cramping, hamstrings cramping, calf was cramping. It was eye-opening, I guess would be the way I want to describe that. It was definitely eye-opening. You see these guys posing on stage and they make it look so easy, so effortless. They're smiling. But dude, that's hard. That was hard. So got a lot to work on, a lot to master. I've got some feedback from Ben afterwards, so that was pretty reassuring. Definitely going into this competition feeling pretty confident. I think I'm doing everything I need to do. I've got good coaches in my corner, people that know what they're doing, people that understand the sport. Got good training plans, got a good diet locked in, got a posing system going down now. So, I mean, really everything's kind of just falling into place. Every day I look at myself and I just look a little bit more crazy, a little bit more like the dream that I'm chasing. So it's exciting stuff, man. And I'm excited to make a video with this journey, like following along on the journey, because whether or not people watch it doesn't matter. I can watch it and I can see all my changes and my developments, and I can look back on this. So, but yeah, that's it. I think that's it for this video. That was a fun one. That gym was like almost intimidating. The equipment that was in there, the people training, just surrounded by pros basically. So that was pretty that was humbling and exciting. I know I said that already, but I don't know how else to describe that. That was a cool gym. If it wasn't so far away, I might sign up. However, memberships are really pricey, like more than I quoted earlier in the video. So probably not going to do that for the foreseeable future unless I pick up some sponsorships or something sometime soon. So, but yeah, if you've watched this far, thanks. If not, maybe catch you on the next one. I don't know. But yeah, that's it. That was a quad day. I went ham on legs today. Tomorrow is, I believe, a chest and try day, and I might film that. So, yeah, man. I will catch y'all on the next video. Peace out.